Alrighty, we are back with another foot technique tutorial, and today's topic is the starting and stopping position when using the ankle technique. I got some comments in the comment section. First one from Mike. I think a good topic would be exercises for starting and stopping in time at 140 up to 210 BPM. Second comment from Bunti, a drummer from Austria. Kannst du bei einem deiner nächsten Videos etwas genauer auf die Start- und Stoppbewegung bei der Ankle Motion eingehen? So in English, could you please explain the starting and stopping position when using the ankle technique in one of your next tutorial videos? And the third comment by William, fast is fast, but groove is everything, kids. All right, let's go. Starting and stopping with the ankle technique is not really easy. The reason for that is that you have to prepare to start playing with the ankle technique. Alright, so here's how this works. If you place your foot on the footboard, around the middle of the footboard, you want to contract your calf muscles, so you need a static contraction from your calves, and this way you're gonna push the beater closer to the bass drum head. Or if you're using a really low spring tension, the beater is gonna be pushed against your bass drum head already. So this is your starting position. You need a static contraction from your calf muscle. This way you're gonna raise your heel, apply pressure to the footboard, and this way the beater travels towards the bass drum head, and then you're ready to start using the ankle technique. So after the beater is close to the bass drum head, you got some pre-tension, and then you start to move your heels up and down rapidly to bounce the beater back and forth. In this short demonstration you can see what this looks like. So I apply constant pressure before I start to play. The beater stops right before the bass drum head, or the pad in this example. And then once I relax my calf muscle, my heel drops down towards the floor. This kind of up and down motion, then that's the ankle technique, generates the beater swing back and forth. One other thing that's really important that you can see in this example is that when I stop this bass drum pattern, I use a static contraction again. So my heel stays up in the air, and this way I'm ready for the next double bass pattern. If you compare the ankle technique to the heel down technique, actually the heel down, the starting and stopping with the heel down technique is a bit easier because you don't have to prepare or need some pre-tension to start playing. So let me show you that on the other side. Alright, so heel down. When you're placing your foot on the footboard with the heel down technique. Okay, so basically when you place your foot on the footboard, you don't need to focus on getting some pre-tension and focus on pushing down, and that's where you generate the first stroke. Ankle technique, total opposite, you need some pre-tension. As you can see in this example with the heel down technique, you don't need to prepare for the first stroke, you just start to play, apply pressure to the footboard and just start to play right away. So here's the easiest way to start working on the starting and stopping position. Start with each foot separately, start with your leading foot first and just play eighth notes for 3 bars straight, and on the 4th bar, on the 1, just stop again. Make sure that before you start to play, you're going to use a static contraction from your calf muscle, so your heel is up in the air and you got that pre-tension. Then play for those 3 bars, and at the 1 on bar number 4, don't let your heel drop down to the floor. Use the static contraction again and keep it up in the air. This way you'll be ready for the next double bass or single foot pattern. Again, in this example you can see heel is up in the air, pre-tension before I start to play. And once I stop to play, bar 4 on the 1, again the heel stays up in the air and I keep that tension. Once you can control the starting and stopping position and play for 3 bars straight and stop on the 4, just decrease the number of bars. So play for 2 bars straight, again just eighth notes for 2 bars and stop on the 1 of bar number 3. Then increase the amount of bars again, so 1 bar of eighth notes and stop on the 1 of the 2nd bar. At the end, the final little exercise is to just play 3 eighth notes followed by eighth note rest. What makes this 3/8 note pattern interesting is that before you start to play, you have to prepare with a static contraction of your calf muscle. So then you generate the first hit. The second hit is just the ankle technique, and the third 8th note is already the stopping position again. So you got starting, one regular hit, and then the stopping position again. Once you got that down, you're pretty much good to go. Then focus on double bass and take it from there. Alrighty, and that's it for today's video. If you want to learn more about my foot technique, just check out Bass Drum Mastery, my 9-week online course. You can find the link in the description below. If you are stuck at a certain point and need my help, want my feedback and the feedback of our community, then just check out the Drum Technique Academy. Link is also in the description below. We got weekly Facebook Live lessons at the Drum Technique Academy. Next week we got Ken Bedeni of Aborted teaching live at the Drum Technique Academy. So main topics are gonna be the swivel technique and all of that crazy stuff, plus 250 beats per minute. So I'm done for today. Have a great weekend. Cheers from Vienna. Bye bye.